Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you today? Okay, before starting today's session, let's read together Al-Basmalah. Okay, today we'll study about algebra. In my PowerPoint there is algebra. Algebraic elements there is four. The first there is variable. Variable is a symbol of substitute for a number whose value is not yet known clearly. Next there is constant. Constant is a term from an algebraic form in the form of members and doesn't contain variables. The next there is coefficient. The coefficient in algebraic form is a constant factor of term in algebraic form. And next there is thread. Terms are variable and their coefficient or constants in algebraic form separated by the sum or difference operation. Algebra operation. The first addition of algebraic form. Second, subtraction of algebraic form. The next, multiplication of algebraic form. The next, algebraic division. The next, the porphyrin of the algebraic form. And the last, least common multiple and greatest common multiple of algebraic form. The fourth addition of algebraic form. Addition of algebraic form, there is commutative nature. The next, associative properties. And the last distributive properties. For the example, in commutative nature, A plus B together with B plus A. In example for associative properties, in parentheses A plus B plus C together with A plus in parentheses B plus C. The last distributive properties, for example, A divided A times in parentheses B plus C together with A times B plus A times C. The next subtraction of algebraic form. For the example, A times in parentheses B minus C together with in parentheses B minus C minus A. Together with A times B minus A times C. Minus A in parentheses B plus C together with B plus C in parentheses times in parentheses minus A together with minus A times B minus A times C. The next A in parentheses B minus C together with B in parentheses B minus C in parentheses A time in parentheses A together with minus A times B plus A times C. The next multiplication of algebraic form. In multiplication of algebraic form, there is multiply the first term by the two term. For the example, for the example, K in pattern is 8 times 8 times x times 8 times x plus b together with k times a times x plus k times b. Next, multiply to the term by the two term. For the example, in parentheses, a times x plus b. In parentheses, c times x plus d together with a times x in parentheses c times x plus d together with b in parentheses c times x plus d. This is x in parentheses c plus d. This is x. This is a times x in parentheses c times x plus d. Could from this a times x in parentheses c plus d. Oh, sorry, this is plus b in times in parentheses c times x plus d. This is good from this plus b plus b times in parentheses c times x plus d. A times x in parentheses c times x plus a times x in parentheses d plus b times in parentheses c times x plus b times d. Together with a times c times x to the power of 2 plus in parentheses a times d plus b times c times x plus b times d. The next, multiply the two term by the three term. For the example, in parentheses a times x plus b times in parentheses a times x to the power of 2 plus b times x plus c together with a times x in parentheses a times x to the power of 2 plus b times x plus c plus b times in parentheses a times x to the power of 2 plus b times x plus c. a to the power together with a to the power 2 of 2 times x to the power of 3 plus a times b times x of to the power of 2 plus a times c times x plus a times b times x to the power of 2 plus b to the power of 2 times x plus b times c together with a to the power of 2 times x to the power of 3 plus a times b times x to the power of 2 plus a times b times x to the power 2 plus a times c times x plus b to the power of 2 times x plus b times c together with a to the power of 2 times x to the power of 3 plus in the parentheses a times c minus b together to b to the power of 2 times x min b times c. The next algebraic division. This is there is 5x y x 5xy divided to divided to x together with 5xy divided to divided to x together with 5y times x divided 2 times x together with 5 divided 2y. The next, the power of the algebraic form. For the example, in parentheses a plus b to the power of 2 together with in parentheses a plus b times a plus b, because this is the power of 2. A plus b, there is 2 together with a in parentheses a plus b plus b in parentheses a plus b together with a to the power of 2 plus a times b plus a times b plus b to the power of 2 together with a the power of 2 plus 2 times a times b plus b to the power of 2. The next less common multiply. And greatest common multiply or algebraic form. For the example, there is 12 p q and p times q to the power of 2. 12 p times q together with 2 to the power of 2 times 3 times p q. Take q to the power 2 together with 2 to the power 3 times p times q to the power 2. And then let's common multiply from 12 p q and p q to the power of 2, which is 2 to the power of 3 times 3, which is 6 times p times q to the power of 2. Greatest common multiply from 12 pq and pq to the power of 2 together with 2 to the power of 2 times p times q. Any question? Okay. If you understand, if you understand, we end the lesson. Okay. Don't forget, study heart and spirit for study. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.